darkness, our guide. Cannabis screams in the shifting air. Battles rage as we shred despair. Digital demons fuel the fight. Blazing inferno from weed's delight. Blaze and slay dominate the night. Pixelated carnage feel the might. High on chaos, the digital free. Weed and war, the gamer's way. Shifting air, battles rage as we shred despair. Digital demons fuel the fight. Blazing inferno from weed's delight. Across the void through flashing lights, a roaring specter in endless fights. Joint in hand, victory calls. Smoke down hero, the conqueror falls.
What's going on YouTube? How we doing, sick fam? Welcome back, cocksuckers. Hello. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Outer Worlds on the 6 Let's Play series of videos over here on the Sick Homes channel. And at any point, if you guys like it, the thumbs up, dislike it, a thumbs down. And if you do want to see more of us, hit the sub button and bell notification so that you cocksuckers get notified every time we upload. And let's say 1,000 subscribers or followers if you're watching on Twitch by January of 2027. Now before we get started, ladies and gentlemen, as always, we got the goddamn dab card. Let's get absolutely stoned as fuck, courtesy of my Utah medical marijuana card. Thank you, Utah. Cheers, cocksuckers. One more. Alright though, everybody, let's not waste any more goddamn time. Let's get right on into it tonight, everybody. As the title suggests, we are indeed playing The Outer Worlds. It's going to be a good old time, so let's jump right on into tonight's gameplay, everybody. Let's go. Hell yeah. Let go. Hey Google, lights off. Can't be a proper late night stream without the lights off, guys. Let's go. Load game. Hell yeah, let's go. Alright, guys. So, we were investigating a murder last episode, and we're going to continue to do so. So, let's go.
Another corporate lab, another dead lab coat.
So, what is our quest right now? Residue you found on the bottom of Halcyon Helen's shoes indicated she visited Rizzo's Purpleberry Orchards. Deal with the frenzied Rizzo's employees. Okay, got it. Got it. Okay, so what do you want from me?
Ah, you're still alive. I suppose that is opportune. Have some more overwrought of my researchers been dealt with then?
Didn't see any hostiles on the way here from the entry door. You could make a run for it.
And lose my life's work? You want me to just burn my lab and my entire future to the ground over one experiment that's gotten rather out of hand? No, I think not. We merely need to clean up the mess, so to speak. Reset the lab back to functional parameters.
Do any researchers in this colony give a damn about human lives? Or does having a conscience make you unqualified for the job?
Staff can be replaced, you know. Research data? Now that's invaluable.
What goes on in these labs that would turn your researchers against you?
Oh no. They're quite unaware of their actions, I'm afraid. We're a research and development branch of Rizzo's, focused primarily on the Spectrum vodka line. But the specific research that goes on in this facility is utterly confidential. You understand?
Aw, come on. Your secret's safe with me.
Call me a skeptic, but no, I don't believe it would be. Loose lips sink new product ships, you know?
Forget I mentioned it.
Happily, of course. As if I could go anywhere. What a barrel of laughs you are.
The utility terminal, okay. What does that do? We got some enemies here. Take them out. Let's go. By the way, guys, I want to try and beat the game tonight. So if it's at all possible, guys, we're beating the game tonight. DLC and all. We're beating the Murder on Enderos, which we're doing right now. And then we're going to beat the actual game, too. So it's going to be great.
Can't get away from me!
Everyone all right?
Just wanted to make you smile!
Let's see. Dispense sedative gas.
Footsteps of my pacing delirious employees. So I presume the sedative works. Please return for consultation at once. And do remember, unauthorized access to confidential Rizzo's information.
The question is, how do we get back out of here? Should we reload? Because I killed everybody in here. That was probably a mistake.
Another corporate lab, another dead lab coat.
Me? Did I? I'll show you happy now.
Get up! Come on!
Damn it.
I welcome our opportunity to discuss. Yes, you come. What's occupy? Will do.
Okay, I'm gonna return my party members to the ship, and then I'm gonna see if we can't beat this
I
quest
know we
without
got a
killing
murder to
any
solve,
of them.
But I say, no one's allowed up unless they jumped off the edge. Yeah, boss? Whatever you say, boss.
Wait, I'm over encumbered? What? Shit. Damn it, okay. Fuck. I guess we're just gonna have to kill him. Whatever, it's fine.
Another corporate lab, another dead lab coat.
Maybe we can stealth this. Let's see. Okay, we're safe scumming the hell out of this. Let's go.
They've reproduced all the comforts of home. Only difference being the Byzantium elites aren't the only parasites here.
Look at all that Rizos. It's like something out of my nightmares.
Just wanted to make you smile.
Okay, nice.
The erratic footsteps of my pacing delirious employees. So I presume the sedative works. Please return for consultation at once. And do remember, unauthorized access to confidential Rizzo's information is a capital offense.
Alright, let's go. We did it without killing him. That was pretty good. Alright, let's go.
Oh my law. It's you. Wait. What do you think you are?
What was that? Boss, we gotta move.
Damn it, how do I...
Dr. Blossom was a horrible person, but she was gonna cooperate with you.
Damn it!
Somebody...
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Motherfucker, someone got to her.
Confirmation of discrepancy confirmed. This person is most definitely dead. But recently, they were still alive.
Examine the body. You're sure you heard gunshots earlier, yet the victim's loss of blood is oddly minimal? Search the immediate area. Although you distinctly remember hearing gunshots over the intercom, you don't see any bullet casings. Whoever Dr. Blossom confronted over the intercom, they dispatched her. And all four of these scientists without much resistance. Means they were well trained, some kind of
Did the device
sharpshooter or
find
adventurer.
anything? Besides the obvious, I mean.
Strange. I heard gunshots over the intercom, but didn't see any casings.
Didn't she say something about a publicity stunt? Is this whole thing some sort of setup?
Maybe?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. The organic matter that comprises this lab worker died at a similar time and of similar circumstance as the other corpses already scanned. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Body heat readings indicate that the culprit was just here, mere moments earlier in the timeline.
Examine the grate. You gauge that this vent probably isn't supposed to be gaping open, but beyond that, it's difficult to tell if someone used it to enter the lab or escape from it. Examine the fuse box. There's a cut wire in the box. Someone wanted the power to cut something, but you're not quite sure what. View download confirmation.
We gotta hunt this killer down, boss. They're not gonna stop until we do.
Let's go.
Attention all personnel. Unscheduled pollinization cycle is about to commence. Please evacuate the orchards at this time. Releasing the waspitos for pollinization. Cycle is now in progress.
I don't really know what a waspito is, but I think we're about to get educated in a hurry.
Jackass is incoming!
Mosquito stings have been known to cause auditory confusion before death. So if you cannot understand this message, that may be why.
Timeline discrepancy detected.
No active mosquitoes detected outside of the hive. The pollinization cycle is concluded. Unsealing all orchards gates. Surviving workers may now
At least that's over. Though I doubt
Scan
it'll
the
be the
chemical-
last time someone tries to kill us.
Shut up,
around here.
Vicar Max. Shut up. Scan the chemical makeup of the multi-tool.
Tool is comprised of 99% plastic, 0.5% steel, and 0.5% carbonated sugary beverage. Trace amounts of kerosene, alcohol, hydrazine, and liquid hydrogen also detected.
Inspect the casing. Ignore the tool and move on. Conclude examination.
What have we found?
There were fuel traces on the multi-tool. Could be from the docks or a distillation station.
Then we've got a new lead, as it were. Though admittedly, a flimsy one.
I don't think there's anything else. Time to get going.
Did I hear
Looks like
something?
we're doing this.
Maybe. Smile.
Heads up!
I can't see!
Okay, I don't know what we're supposed to do now, but apparently we gotta go talk to this administrator person. So we just gotta go just over here. Let's go. Excuse me, I got the yawns. God damn.
With Halcyon...
What floor would you like to visit?
VIP guest floor?
Oh, so sorry, but you're not actually authorized to visit that floor. What authorized floor can I bring you to?
Penthouse suite?
Next up, the finest seat in the house.
Alright. Contact Administrator Ludovico.
I understand there was an incident at the orchards. The pollination cycle began without my authorization. Fortunately, you managed to save most of the hive. The wasp-ketos are essential to the orchards, you see. Losing them would have cost us months of production.
And more than a few lives. That doesn't bother you?
The orchards can be a dangerous place, but my workers understand the hazards. Something about this incident troubles me. The circumstances are suspicious. But let's concentrate on the matter at hand. Have you discovered anything?
Reach for a cigarette. The plot thickens, Administrator.
You have my attention.
Dr. Blossom is dead, murdered by an unknown killer.
That's deeply upsetting. Dr. Leora Blossom was an extraordinary scientist and a friend. We have a murderer on the loose, Inspector. As if the death of Halcyon Helen wasn't enough of a blow to our facility.
All I know is she recognized the killer.
Interesting. The Rizzo's family is a small family, Inspector. Most of us recognize one another. Still, any information is good information. It troubles me to believe Leora could have been murdered by one of our own. If there's anything else you'd like to share, you have my attention.
Helen insisted on touring the Rizzo's RR and DD lab.
Insisted? That's interesting. We'd scheduled a tour of the lab for Helen. Purely a public relations event to be held sometime in the indeterminate future. Then again, Helen and I were not well acquainted. I can't speak to her intentions.
She spent a little time at the orchards. I found evidence she was at a picnic.
A picnic? I don't recall approving a private social gathering at the orchards. I'll have to make a note of this information. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Was there anything else?
Someone stole data from one of your terminals in research and development.
That's troubling, to say the least. Any transfer of proprietary data is strictly prohibited without my permission.
Ooh, I can do a perception, a perception? What the fuck is that? A perception and a hack 65, hack skill 65 skill check here. You can't steal that much data without an expensive cartridge. Our thief had resources.
A clever deduction, Inspector. That gives us a little information to work with.
This happened just before the Wasquito attack. Someone was trying to stop me.
Yes, I share your suspicions. Someone didn't want you following their trail. This feels like more than corporate espionage. Someone's playing with us, Inspector. And I have never in my life enjoyed games. Did you discover anything else?
I'll let you know if I learn anything else.
This incident at the orchards must be connected to Helen's murder somehow. I don't know how, but I feel it in my marrow. My apologies, Inspector. This case is under your jurisdiction, not mine. I leave it in your hands. When you're ready, I suggest a word with the hotel coroner. She should have finished her autopsy by now.
Cool. Then we'll go speak to her. See what the autopsy came back with.
Yeah. Looks like they finally...
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. left inside this suitcase matches the silhouette of Halcyon Helen's iconic handgun, the Needler. The weapon was recently removed.
Okay, I see.
Oh, sweet gibbering law. Where'd you come from? Sorry, let me just get back in character. Whoa, 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 it's not what it looks like.
Who are you and what do you want?
I'm the mascot for the Rizzo's Rangers, 3-time non-consecutive all-Halcyon champions. And what I want is to wish you a good day and be on my way. I seem to have wandered into the wrong premises. I have mistaken this penthouse for the Rizzo's Rangers locker room on account of my headgear cutting off my peripheral vision.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Just relax and tell me what you're up to.
Fair enough. You seem pretty decent. Also, you're guarding the only way out. I am acting on behalf of Mr. Black Hole Birdie, the Holmeister, the Hack Attack. I don't have a lot of time, but Mr. Birdie sent me to retrieve a message, something he recorded for Ms. Bellamy while he was off his kilter.
Well, what's the hurry? We got time. Tell me everything.
It's extremely difficult for me to tell you no. In fact, I'm experiencing enormous mental anguish right now. Will you meet me later over at the pilot house? I swear, from the bottom of my employment contract, I will tell you everything I know about Ms. Bellamy's demise.
Not good enough. You're staying put.
I can't. I'm so incredibly sorry, but I can't. Please try and understand. I don't want to end up like Ms. Bellamy. Meet me over by the pilot house. It's the land complex with the big old engine that keeps us flying. I'll tell you everything I know, I swear. I can't talk here. Do what you need to do, then meet me later over by the pilot house.
Okay, well, let's go to the meeting spot then.
What floor would you like to visit?
Exit the Grand Colonial. With... yeah, let's bring Felix. And let's get rid of Vicar Max. And let's replace him with... Parvati. Here we go. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna go meet this dude. Let's go.
Did I hear
Something's
something?
bumming me out.
Everyone all right?
Alright, let's keep moving. Let's go.
Move along.
What is this place we're at over here? This is crazy looking.
Say, weren't you looking for a new hat?
Indeed.
Okay, what is this place?
Sure he's not in the museum.
Even if he is.
Navigation deck. Okay, we'll just keep going then.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Timeline discrepancy
Damn it!
detected nearby.
They got to him too.
Discrepancy detected. Rizzo's company policy clearly states that all proprietary mascots must exhibit signs of physical life.
Okay, amplifier. Can you determine what killed him?
Medical analysis complete. This mascot was likely killed by small arms fire at close range. The firearm is unique and does not exist in this unit's database.
Smallest caliber ammunition I've ever seen. These are small wounds.
Unusually small entry wounds indicate exotic weaponry. Closest approximations are 1. Incident involving a game of darts. 2. The Needler.
The Needler?
Yes, Inspector. The Needler. Bespoke handgun carried and wielded by Halcyon Helen. Famously deployed by Halcyon Helen in Terror on Monarch. This weapon was responsible for executing the Chief of the Savages, played by Spencer Woolridge.
We better get moving.
Right there with you. Whoever killed Miss Helen is still out there.
This empty bottle of spirits does not belong to any known corporate brand. Suspicious residue detected.
Taste the bottle. Sharp, bitter, and burns your tongue.
Ingredients include antiseptic alcohol, sucrose, and unidentifiable miscellaneous organic material. Closest match. Counterfeit spirits available at the Piraeus spaceport.
Okay. Find Bertie at the spaceport. Where the hell is that at? Can we fast travel? I feel like it'd be a lot easier for us. Yes, we can. Okay. Perfect. Okay, we don't want to go this way. Let's see. There we go. Perfect. Just down here. Excellent.
Me? I'm pleased as pie.
Inspector, good to see you. Let me just grant you access and... Welcome to the Piraeus spaceport.
Okay, apparently we're going up to the black hole Bertie. I see.
I don't like the way they're eyeing.
Hey, you! We've been looking for you, and by we, I mean Slug. Been real busy sniffing around Eridanos for clues, haven't you, Inspector? See, Sluglight Underground don't like that much.
What's sluglight? You think he means slug or sublight? You think he knows?
Should have kept your nose where it belonged, Inspector. Slug's sick of all your meddling in their affairs. Our affairs, I mean. Where? Draw, you damn breadworm! Draw!
I'm an inspector, fella. Sticking my nose where it doesn't belong is my job.
Well, you ain't gonna stick that nose anywhere ever again.
Come on, pal. Don't do anything we both live to regret.
Regret? Regret? I regret nothing! You're going down!
Here they come!
Got a job for anyone with a ready gun, hand, and empty pockets. There's an inspector looking into the murder of Halcyon Hella. My client wants you to cross them off. Don't worry about the subterfuge. In fact, don't be subtle. Just make sure that once you agree to the job, you visit the rearmost buy a bunk, put on uniforms. You'll find folded beneath the mattress. After that, feel free to cause a ruckus. Be sure to let them know slug territory is off limits. The reward's 40,000 bits plus all enhancing chemicals you ever want. The Marketeer. Okay, well that was interesting.
I don't know what to make of Sublight Underground. Or Slug, I guess. This port seems real busy. I wonder if they're trying to compete with the Groundbreaker.
Hey, I saw your ship.
Hello, Dash.
What do you want? Boss, it's Birdie Holcomb. Black Hole Birdie. The Holmeister? The Hack Attack.
Shh, not so loud. How'd you know it was me?
I'm an inspector and a damn good one.
Yeah, that makes sense. You must be a good one to sniff me out. I'm in no mood to sign autographs, and I hate disappointing fans. So I'm lying low. You know, incompleto.
It's a very nice hat.
Yeah, it really draws attention to you. I never would have noticed the hungover-looking fella in the corner of the cantina was Black Hole Birdie if you weren't wearing that hat.
Oh, what's it matter? Helen's gone. She's gone and nothing I do will bring her back. I've been trying to find who did this. That's what she would do. Track down the killer and bring them to justice. But I'm stumped. And not very clever. Being bright was always Helen's thing.
Oh, come on, Birdie. You're plenty sharp. Anybody who says otherwise is a Cleo Darlings fan.
Kind of in the middle of an investigation here, Felix. Or I don't care how smart he is. What I care about is the man's alibi.
Oh, so you're the inspector. Hope you have more luck figuring things out than me. You probably want to ask me some questions, huh? I'm sure you're asking everybody questions, so you can find Helen's killer. So, how do I help?
What were you doing the night Helen died?
I was getting blotto with the rest of the Rangers.
What?
You know, soaked, muddled, preserved.
I think he means drunk.
The team noticed I was in a bad way when I got back to the hotel. When I told them Helen and I were Splitsville, they wanted to cheer me up. We were up the pole afore evening. The hotel staff said we was bothering the other guests on account of all the crying and yelling and practice body tackling. Zeke said we should move elsewhere, get some air.
Probably a good call.
We ended up at the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. I think somebody wanted to pet a woolly cow? There was this one cow off away from the others. Zeke figured it'd be a laugh to get her drunk. One thing led to another, and I think we might have maybe, you know, stolen her.
Okay. What'd you steal the cow for?
I don't know. We were drunk, and we made bad choices. She was all alone. I know how that feels now. It's so hard to be all by your lonesome. My memory's a little muddled after that. guess me and the team got split up, because I know I was on my own at the pilot house for a time.
Could anyone from the pilot house back that up?
I reckon not. See, I went to the weather station. I was looking for where Helen stashed her datapad for safekeeping, right? She'd asked me to get it, mind. I wasn't stealing. I'm no thief.
And did you find it?
Sure did. Only there was a guard out there who found me. She started yelling about how I was trespassing and in serious trouble. Thing is, it was real dark out there. So dark, she couldn't tell who I was.
Okay. You're sure this guard couldn't ID you?
Real sure. It was dark as night gets. Plus, I've got small veins. Anyway, I didn't much feel like trying to explain why I was out there, or why I was drunk, and holding someone else's datapad, and also maybe crying a little, so I booked it. Ran like the Rangers were down by 3, and I just bronzed the toss ball in the Friday zone.
Okay. Did anyone else see you that night? Think hard. Anyone else?
Yeah, I mean, no. Nope. No one else.
Come on, who was it?
I don't want to tell you. I'll get in trouble.
Not having a witness puts you in much bigger trouble.
Look, I talked to Auric, okay? Auric West. Hangs out around the spaceport. He's the one who taught me the breathing exercises I use to calm down.
Okay. I think I'll follow up with him then, thank you.
That sounds like a good idea. So now you have the whole story. After I talked to Auric, I went back to the hotel.
That's fair.
The next morning with Helen's datapad in my hand and the hangover to end all hangovers. Don't know if I'll ever drink again.
Geez, you had a bad time lately, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, well, can I have a look at Helen's datapad?
Oh, yeah, you'll probably want to... Yeah, of course. Of course. Helen sure did have the prettiest handwriting.
I'm sorry about Helen, Bertie.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Sorry. Here you go, Inspector. Hopefully they make more sense to you. I couldn't make heads or tails of them. Either she was writing in code or I'm dumber than a bag of hammers. I tried for hours to crack her notes, but it's like I said. Being bright was Helen's thing.
Okay, thanks. I'll take a look at him.
Okay. And listen, I want to help you find her killer, Inspector. I knew Helen better than anybody. And it could be handy to have a guy like me around, in case anybody gives you trouble.
Sorry, Bertie. It's better if you're not involved.
I get it. I'll head back to the Grand Colonial then. Unless you need me for anything else?
No. You're free to go. Alright. Well, we didn't really learn anything from this guy. Kind of thought this would be a good lead for us finally, but we seem to have learned nothing, so we're just gonna move on.
I think I prefer the rest and go.
Hey, pal. Over here.
What's up?
Hey there. You looking to unwind, friend? Maybe you're on your way to the bar for a good time? Maybe you're interested in something a little better than beer or Adreno? Something with a little more kick?
What are you selling?
The name's Auric. I deal in, shall we say, holistic pharmaceuticals, natural substances and the like. You know, alternative stuff. I know. Ooh, it came out of the ground. That's where worms live. I get it. I do. Why go for that homegrown shit when you could be pumping your body full of effort accelerators? Says it right on the Anti-Cleo's box. Better than nature, right? Well, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret, pal. Those pharmaceuticals the corporations manufacture, not all of them are as good for you as the board wants you to believe.
Really? Yeah, I've noticed that much.
Alternatives. That's the way to go, pal. Trust me. No matter what ails you, I got what you need.
Okay. I'd like to ask you some questions about Bertie Holcomb.
Wait, you ain't a sheriff, right? You gotta tell me if you're a sheriff.
I'm a freelance inspector, brought to investigate the death of Halcyon Helen.
I'll be honest, I don't really know where that puts us.
I'm not here to bring you any trouble, I just want to talk.
Alright, fine. Yeah, I know Bertie. So what?
Heard you taught Bertie some breathing techniques?
Yeah, that was me. Bertie's got a temper, but he's not a bad kid, you know? He's trying to work on it.
Was Bertie with you the night Helen was killed?
Yeah. Damn shame about that. Bertie thought the world of Helen, you know. He showed up drunk at my place wanting to talk about the breakup. Helen dumped him, he said. Boy, was he in a bad way. I'd never seen him like that before. We talked for a while, and when he felt better, I sent him back to the hotel. Told him to drink more water and get some sleep.
Well, how'd you know him?
He may or may not buy alternatives from me from time to time. A little diluted mantis or essence here, a little vitamin B negative there.
What for?
He's stressed out of his mind, the poor guy. Everyone knows his name. Can't turn around without having to sign an autograph. Then you throw in playing tossball for a living. Violence like that, it does things to a body. It does things to the head.
What do you mean tossball does things to the head?
Come on. Bertie's a damn good hacker, but taking that many blows to the noggin would scramble anyone's upstairs business. I know it's knocked a few of his memories loose. I worry about him, that's all. He's a good kid. Got a good heart.
Well, that's all for now. Okay, now we gotta go contract the administrator. Okay, let's go down here and we'll contract the administrator and put together everything we've learned about this so far and see if we can't come up with a good conclusion.
We should try to solve the puzzle.
What floor would you like to visit?
I'd like to visit the penthouse suite.
Next stop, the finest seat in the house.
Alright, let's contact this dude.
Inspector?
I managed to track down Black Hole Bertie.
I'm pleased to hear that. Bertie Holcomb is a valuable asset to the Rizzo's Rangers property. When Helen was murdered, Bertie was nowhere to be found. The timing of his disappearance is unfortunate.
Unfortunate and suspicion. This isn't a good look for Bertie.
That's ominous. Ah, Bertie Holcomb. How have you gone and complicated my life this time?
The only person who can corroborate his whereabouts is his dealer.
I wasn't aware Bertie was involved in contraband. What kind of dealer are we talking about?
Bertie doesn't take company effort accelerators. He's been getting illegal supplements from a dealer.
Every ranger is contractually obligated to medicate themselves with company-approved stimulants. Are you telling me Black Hole Bertie has been playing clean all these years? Huh, that's impressive. A breach of contract, but impressive. Be plain with me, Inspector. Do you believe Black Hole Bertie killed Helen?
I don't.
I'm relieved to hear that. I happen to be something of a fan of the hack attack. I'd hate to see him processed for murder, but we need to be absolutely sure. I'd like you to continue your investigation. Notify me as soon as you're ready to make a formal accusation.
By the way, Bertie agreed to stay at the Grand Colonial.
I appreciate that. I'd rather keep Bertie within the public eye than let him languish in a bar at the docks. If you're through investigating Bertie, I recommend looking into Cedric Kincannon. He's been entirely too comfortable since we began this investigation. I don't trust Cedric when he's comfortable.
Okay. I guess we're looking into this Cedric person next. Let's go. Lobby.
To the lobby we go!
The brochure never mentioned.
Alright. Let's go look for this dude. He's all the way over here, apparently. So, can we fast travel? Oh, we can. Perfect. Hell yeah. Okay, apparently this person's just up here.
You're not allowed.
Well now, this is unexpected.
Cedric.
I'm torn. I despise rudeness toward Eileen, who is entirely invaluable to Slug, and yet I do enjoy this bold, dare I say brash, approach you're taking. Now then, here for my alibi, I assume.
Later. First, I want an explanation for that nonsense outside.
Another murder? Drunk Raptidons? Black Hole Birdie practicing his hacking in the middle of the street? Stop me if it's one of those, or I'll just keep guessing.
I had a run-in with some Slug agents.
Did you now? You're confident they were Slug agents and not, I don't know, hired thugs in stolen uniforms?
That's a very specific question.
I'm a very specific man. It tends to invite specific problems. The real question is, why would someone want thugs to get their hands on Slug gear?
Someone out there is trying to smear your good name.
Well, to smear my name, anyway. But I can't fathom who would benefit from tarnishing my reputation like that. Can you?
Possibly Ludovico more than anyone, given your work relationship.
You said it, not me. So, as you've deduced, I did not send anyone from Slug after you. Nor is it likely they assigned themselves that task. Still, I am sorry for the trouble, Inspector. With that settled, I assume you'll want to know where I was the night of Helen's murder.
Let's hear it.
Let's see. That night, I was... torturing Elliot Nasser for information on missing cargo. That was a messy one. Didn't break until nearly noon the next day. Can you imagine?
And where would I find Elliot Nasser to verify that?
An excellent question. I had his body dropped off the edge of the land complex. I'm not sure what happened to it from there, scientifically speaking. Maybe it dissolved? Ultimately, though, it doesn't matter. You'd be a fool to believe me, regardless of what I told you. People lie, and I am, incriminatingly, people.
So your alibi is that you were busy murdering someone else.
Which, as I said, you should not trust. If it helps, however, you might consider pursuing not my means, but my motive. Why in the name of the architect would I kill Halcyon Helen? She was making me a fortune.
So Helen's death is not is a net loss for Slug?
I'm considering a line of commemorative merchandise. Still, that's nothing compared to what Helen would have made us in the long run. I'd offer to assist you in your work, but I have a mystery of my own to solve, I'm afraid.
Anything I should look into?
You may very well want to. This particular trouble strikes me as not unrelated to your investigation. Items are disappearing from Slug's storage and processing warehouse. The thefts began a week before Helen's unfortunate death, and there have been more instances since.
I see.
Before you ask, I know the difference between cargo going missing and cargo going missing. This is the latter.
So what's the connection to Helen's murder?
I'm not sure. I'm only confident there is one. That the thefts began mere days before Helen's untimely demise is an extraordinary coincidence. I'm not a man who believes in happenstance, Inspector. I do not trust it.
I guess I can't guarantee the theft isn't related to the murder.
I certainly wouldn't take that bet. Regardless, this will be fun. You out in the field, chasing down leads. Me, scheming in my office, preparing to unspeakably mangle the perpetrator.
I'll say this once. Whoever is behind this is going to jail, not to you.
You do recall, Inspector, that I'm not to be trusted? But certainly, whatever you say. You'll want to speak with Ella Tinsley, the warehouse foreman. I've cleared her as a suspect myself, but should she refuse to cooperate, shoot her. No, I'm joking. If she won't cooperate, tell me and I will shoot her. And do feel free to search my office for clues while you're here. Don't hold back on my account.
Before I get started...
Was there something else you wanted to discuss?
Excuse me. Ooh, there's timelines here.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
What's this?
This copy of TK contains 142 fewer pages than a standard copy. The missing pages were likely removed to create sufficient space for the hidden listening device inside.
What is it transmitting to?
Transmission receiver location unclear. Inspector, please consider speaking into the device in order to trace the transmission and reveal the receiver's location.
Speaking to the bug. Whoever's listening, I'm coming for you. I could also just say moo. Let's say moo!
Poor woolly cow impression transmitted. Transmission analysis complete. While the precise location of the receiver could not be pinpointed, it has been narrowed down to a smaller, approximate range.
How long has this been here?
Analysis inconclusive. However, there is a minor accumulation of dust particles present on the book's uppermost surface.
Examine the surrounding area.
The area within a 0.5 meter radius of the book possesses a dust coating comprised of at least twice the number of particles.
It's not very dusty then. Maybe the pages have been ripped fairly recently.
That is highly likely, Inspector.
Conclude examination.
What's that you found? No, wait, don't tell me. Let's save it for the big reveal once you've solved the case.
Receiver location. Let's also speak to the foreman before we... That killed me. What? Okay. Alright, so the foreman should be just over here that we need to speak to.
Hi there. Sorry, this area is off limits to port vision. Oh, wait half a second. You're the inspector.
I sure am.
Sorry about that. I'll buzz you right in. Have a look around, ma'am.
Hey, you think they keep any spare parts down here? Just wondering.
Alright, let's go speak to the foreman and see what he can explain to us. Foreman.
You're the inspector, aren't you? Boss Kincannon said you'd be by about the cargo that's been going missing. Gosh, this is so neat. A real-life inspector. What's that like? Have you solved any mysteries yet? Ever had to shoot a suspect?
Why don't we focus on stopping those cargo thefts?
Right, of course. Just tell me how I can help.
What's the culprit been stealing?
That's the weird part. There's no pattern, far as I can tell. The thefts don't make sense. I ask you, who would steal a handful of Spacer's Choice Sabers, so dull they can barely cut mud, but leave the spectrum black? Ugh. Who'd be desperate enough to want to steal a Spacer's Choice Saber, full stop?
Sounds like our perp's not fencing the stolen goods.
Yeah, probably not. No one's dumb enough to think Spacer's Choice Sabers are worth half a damn. Then there's the most recent theft. 5 boxes of pens and a couple of sodas. I can't decide which one's sadder.
It's both. It's both. Both are sadder.
I wish they hadn't stolen the blue pens. We can never keep enough of those in stock.
Who has access to the cargo?
Everyone here at Freight Storage and Processing, for a start. Thing is, the cargo is going missing before the shipments even get to the warehouse. Best I can figure, it's probably getting lost in the shipping yard. As for who has access there, Benton Chan, he's the shipping yard manager. He told me it's mainly just the loading automechs that handle cargo.
Maybe there's a problem with the automechs.
Could be. Those things will break if you so much as look at them funny. That's Benton's area, but don't bother asking him for help. Last time I asked him to check the automechs, the whole head told me he couldn't help because he was dead.
Is he dead?
Brain dead, maybe. But no. My point is that if you think the automechs are a lead, you'll have to check on them yourself. Hopefully, you're mechanically inclined.
That's enough for now.
Oh, before I forget, I figured you might want to access my terminal, so I had a spare keycard made. It's all yours.
You are refreshingly well prepared.
I wish you were being sarcastic.
So I can just check your terminal? Okay, nice. Okay, well there was nothing up here that really told us anything. So let's go back down here and look for the receiver location to the other end of this receiver. Okay, apparently it's just over here?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Transmission endpoint discovered. The receiver in this book matches the transmitter to the listening device found in Cedric's office. It's somewhat grime-covered.
Any clues as to who put it in here?
Due to the high level of foot traffic in this area, this unit is unable to determine who placed the device.
How long has this been on the ground?
Based on the accumulated mix of sludge and detritus, the receiver has been present since approximately a week before Helen's death.
Okay, take the receiver. Hacked mechanical. Okay, let's look at this thing now.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Inspector, this loading automechanical's programming does not match factory default settings. The standard defensive protocol has been modified to include an additional trigger.
Scan for signs of unusual behavior.
Slug automechanical maintenance records indicate this particular unit is frequently reported as out of position or missing for periods of time.
Identify the new trigger.
There is a directive in place to initiate defensive protocol should an unsanctioned data log installed in this automechanical be removed.
Define standard defense protocol.
For Type K-19 cargo transport automechanicals, defensive protocol is triggered by attempted interference with cargo, or its transportation, or attempted destruction of the unit. Once triggered, defensive protocol targets the perpetrator and applies lethal force until the target has been deceased for a minimum of 3 minutes.
Let's have a look inside this automech.
Loading automechanical unit K-14 is fully operational at 99% power. Please designate the cargo to be transported and its destination. How can this automechanical assist you?
Unlock the automech's access panel. Lockpick 105.
Access panel is open. Please be sure to close the access panel when you are done.
View the most recent added data log.
Ejecting data log 17C. Alert. Failsafe protocol triggered. Kill mode initiated. Preparing to end user.
Wait, I have questions.
Understood. This unit is programmed to facilitate user queries. Kill mode pause. User termination to follow.
What's on the data log you just ejected?
The ejected data log contains instructions to move cargo shipment 6, 8, 7, 5 outside the boundaries of the shipping yard. It also contains instructions to move randomized cargo shipments outside the boundaries of the shipping yard at intervals of 1 to 4 days.
I see. What was in shipment 6875?
Apologies. This unit does not have access to cargo inventory lists.
Thanks. Now I believe I owe you a fight.
Kill mode re-engaged. Have a nice day.
Heads up!
Okay, let's go speak to Cedric now. Okay, Cedric, let's talk.
Inspector, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I solved your cargo skimming issue.
Ooh, I love this part. The big reveal. So tell me, what happened?
You got a serious security problem.
What makes you say that?
The culprit is using auto mechanicals to skim cargo.
Hacking the automex. So that was our skimmer's game. But why? Everything that was stolen has seemed random. I certainly see no pattern.
The culprit didn't want you to. It was a cover-up.
A cover-up. I see. The random theft was a smokescreen to hide what the culprit really wanted. I must say, Inspector, you've done excellent work on this case. Then that just leaves how the culprit knew where their true target would be, or indeed, that Slug would soon possess it.
Hand over the receiver. Sneak 45. Check your pocket.
Okay, that's very impressive. Don't ever touch me again. Am I right to think what you found in my office earlier was the other half of this listening device?
Welcome in, Cry. Welcome in. I got my dispo. Haven't taken a rip yet, but I'm gonna take a couple. Let's go, Cry. Hell yeah. Sure, and whoever this device belongs to, that's all culprit.
Not quite, Inspector. That listening device belongs to me. I lent it to Halcyon Helen to assist her with role research.
I get it. She died before she could deactivate the mech she hacked.
That, or she never intended it to stop. Impossible to know now. Unbelievable. I helped her. Gave her whatever she needed. I thought we were doing each other a good turn.
You helped her make money for Slug, you mean?
As though Helen herself didn't profit from her work. Please, this is a betrayal, Inspector. I do not take betrayal lightly. Helen should consider herself very lucky indeed that she is already among the dead, and that some other bastard beat me to putting her in the ground.
It seems we found your motive, Cedric.
Yes, I suppose we have. There is, however, a slight chronological incongruency to it. I now have a motive to kill Halcyon Helen, but Halcyon Helen is already dead. If I'd known Helen was stealing from me, I may very well have killed her, or had her killed. Alas, I did not.
Or maybe you did know, and this is all a show for my benefit.
Oh, that is good, Inspector. Now you are thinking in the manner you must if you intend to get to the bottom of this mess. I wish you luck with your investigation, though I doubt you'll need it. You'll find Helen's murderer. I'm confident of that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must find a way to excise my anger that minimally damages my business empire. I expect it will involve shooting quite a lot of guns.
Yes, it will. I'm sure, but I don't care. Anyways, let's go and look at this administrative terminal right over here. Alright, we're fast. Well, fuck it. Let's just walk. This place is really cool to look at. You got like this giant floating island city, dude. I love it. Man, the Outer Worlds is an insane game, chat. It's just so much fun. It's just so much fun to sit back and just vibe on this game. It truly is.
Looks like we're doing this.
Oh, it smells worse than rancid salt tuna. Oh, Law, I think it's coming from the pool.
Parvati's about to puke. That's funny.
What floor would you like to visit?
I'd like to visit the penthouse suite.
Next stop, the finest seat in the house.
Okay, Administrator, let's talk.
Inspector?
I looked into Cedric.
Closely, I trust. Tell me what you found.
Well, sadly, he's got an alibi. But, yeah.
Of course he's got an alibi. He runs Sublight Underground. He probably starts his day by preparing half a dozen alibis. With that in mind, do you think Cedric was responsible for Helen's death?
He was torturing a guy at the time of Helen's death. I can't see past that alibi.
Fair enough, Inspector. I won't try to influence your judgment any more than I already have. Unfortunately, even I don't have the authority to detain Cedric. His line of work is dangerous, though. There's always a chance for an accident.
Sorry to disappoint you. He's alive and well.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. I've already lost Dr. Blossom and Constable Keene, but at least Cedric's alive. The universe is a just place.
I know who killed Halcyon Helen.
Are you confident you've finished your investigation? You've questioned all your suspects.
I know his name.
I've been waiting for this. Tell me, Inspector.
You did.
I beg your pardon. You think I killed Halcyon Helen?
I've interviewed everyone else. You're the most likely culprit.
But you haven't interviewed everyone. I expect you to be thorough. I expect you to deliver the name of Helen's killer. I expect you to deliver results, Inspector. And if you can't withstand the pressure, then I expect you to resign. We're done. Your services are no longer necessary.
So you do got something to hide. You're pretty defensive.
I'm defensive, Inspector, because I'm under attack. I am assaulted by your perfidious and baseless accusations. You're convinced I murdered Halcyon Helen. Fine. Show me some evidence.
The entire investigation is a farce. I'm done playing along. Wait, you can just end it right here?
If you have no proof, then you have no case. And I have no further use for you. Wait, don't move a muscle. Someone's just tripped my alarm. And my security defenses. And killed my patrols. The distillery is under attack. Someone's after me, Inspector. I need you over here right now.
Fine, I'll be right over.
Now, Inspector. Damn it. Someone's interfering with my transmission. Can you read the...
Shit. So guys, should we help him or...
Whoever the real killer is. I got a feeling they're going after Mr. Ludovico.
I guess, if we have to. Getting
Alright. I got nothing going on.
We should definitely go.
Yes, I
As
skipped
for
Felix.
helping
Fuck
him,
Felix.
Maybe we take the wait-and-see approach?
From the depths of Terra 2 to the heights of Eridanos, there's no mess that your SAM unit can't unstick, unclog, or unsully.
Think of this as an opportunity to teach Mr. Ludovico the importance of compassion.
Alright, let's go. Let's go rescue this dude.
What floor would you like to visit?
Let's exit this place, and let's do it with Nyoka and Ellie, our two strongest. Okay, apparently we're gonna go down this way.
This place is already making my eyes hurt.
Welcome, valued patron, to our splendiferous source.
You know, they say joy and happiness. It's really more like a dull complacency. Things are fucked. But you have enough spectrum and stop caring for a little bit.
Okay, so we can't get in through that way. Maybe we can get in through here.
Okay.
Now that you've seen behind the scenes, I bet you're pretty thirsty. Well, not to worry. We have every flavor of spectrum available. Premises. Rizzo is not responsible for gastronomic distress.
Let me know if you don't want your sample. Can't let it go to waste.
Damn, where do I go? In here? Here we go, probably in here. Dude, I'm so confused. Is there not a way to open that door right back here? Maybe we don't need to go up here. Maybe we gotta go in a different door or something. Like, I have no idea, because apparently that's not it.
Take your best shot, asshole.
Alright, let's go.
It's you. I had a feeling you'd catch up to me sooner or later, Inspector. I was just hoping you'd find me standing over the administrator's corpse.
What in law's name? Halcyon Helen, how are you still alive?
Oh, is that Ludovico I hear? Perfect. I'm so glad he's still in the building. Would you mind letting him know I'm about to blow his whole operation to flinders?
Okay, can we take a step back and not blow up any buildings while I'm still in them?
That's gonna depend on whether or not you're on my side.
Don't listen to her. How can you possibly trust the word of someone who lacks the decency to stay dead?
You were never my target, Inspector. I've no intention of killing you unless you stand in my way.
Okay, I just want an explanation, and until you give me one, I'm not going anywhere.
Brace yourself, Inspector. You're about to learn the biggest secret in the vaporwave industry. Halcyon Helen was never one person. I shared this role with my twin sister, Belinda.
A twin? The only thing worse than being an only child has gotta be having a perfect sibling. Can you imagine the parents?
Belinda and I were the best kept secret in the business. Nobody could tell us apart. And certainly not a peevish, petty, miserable little worm like Quentin Ludovico. So when I discovered the truth, when I realized what Ludovico was about to unleash on this colony, Belinda paid the price.
What plan are you talking about?
My plan to save Halcyon. I'm not a murderer, Inspector. I acted in defense. I had to defend Halcyon's future.
Tell the truth, Ludovico. There's nothing safe about Spectrum Brown. You want to infest this entire colony with those disgusting parasites.
They're not parasites. These creatures are symbiotic life forms. They belong to the highest order of life form, capable of living in perfect harmony with humanity. The symbiotes evoke a feeling of joy in their host, a bliss so pure, so profound as to render the most exquisite recreational substance obsolete. Oh, don't you see, Inspector? I want to bring joy back to Halcyon. I want this colony to smile again.
They're not symbiotes. I've seen the way the infected behave.
A host only turns violent if they're carrying too many symbiotes, or if they see you as a threat. In its natural state, the relationship between symbiote and host is perfectly harmless. Listen to me. I never wanted to take a life, but I had no choice. I couldn't let anyone destroy this colony's only chance at real happiness. But what about Helen? What about all the innocent people she's killed?
No one I crossed off was innocent.
Wait, you killed Dr. Blossom back in the lab?
Have you met Dr. Blossom? She was practically a reptile. A cold-blooded psychopath who toyed with human lives in the name of scientific advancement. Leora Blossom wasn't a person. She was a weapon in Ludovico's arsenal. You call it murder? I call it disarming my enemy.
I know you killed the Rangers mascot.
The mascot was a spy working for Ludovico. He was ordered to keep an eye on Belinda and I, and report back to his master.
You're being paranoid. I barely knew the fellow.
Don't try to deny it. Anywhere Belinda and I went, that mascot was there, just watching us with those cold, dead eyes.
I'm pretty sure he wasn't working for the administrator.
He was a Rizzo's employee. He belonged to Ludovico's horrible little family of grinning idiots. Dr. Leora Blossom, Maria Keene, that flackwit of a mascot, they were standing between me and Ludovico, so I did what I had to do. I went through them.
You've killed Constable Keene. She was on your side.
She was on Ludovico's side. When she realized I was alive, she refused to stay silent. I gave Maria a chance. I told her about Belinda. I asked for her help, but she turned me down. She was honor-bound to report me to Ludovico. Maria had a duty to her company, and I had a duty to Belinda. We both did what we had to. But in the end, I was the faster shot.
I've heard enough.
You know what you need to do. Help me avenge Belinda. Help me put a stop to this.
Don't listen to her. Listen to me. Throw in with Helen and you destroy Halcyon's only chance at real happiness. Think of the future, Inspector. A lifetime of bliss and joy for every colonist in Halcyon. We can make that happen.
Helen, I'm with you. Ludovico's out of his mind.
Couldn't agree more. The last thing this colony needs is more grinning idiots.
We don't have a lot of time. We need to get out of here.
Not so fast. I've sealed the bulkhead doors. You're staying right where you are. I'm sorry to do this to you, Inspector. Truly I am. If it's any consolation, Helen has brought some remarkably powerful explosives. Your death should be instantaneous. Goodbye, Inspector. Helen, we won't meet again.
Damn it. He sealed us in, but I think I know another way out. Follow me and stay close.
Okay. Let's go. We ain't dying today.
Head through that door. There's another way out.
Hell of a job.
Nice work, Inspector. We may have put a stop to Ludovico's operations, but he's still at large. He's probably gone into hiding, so we're going to root him out.
Okay. What's the plan?
This entire complex has been exposed to those parasites. Law only knows how many they've infected. Most of them won't even know they're carrying a parasite inside of them. If they're showing symptoms, it's probably already too late. Boundless energy, insufferable joy, an almost saccharine attitude of optimism. Then just like that, Parasites bursting out of their bodies. Fat and wriggling with vital energy.
Alright, I'm about to take a bong rip in 6 or 7 seconds. Let's go, Cry. Hell yeah. Let go. I'm glad I didn't eat anything at the hotel.
So am I. There's a good chance you would have had a parasite crawling its way out of you as we speak. That or Spencer Woolrich would have tried to poison you. Meet me at the penthouse suite. We need to find a way to clean these parasites out of Eridanos.
Okay, I'll meet you.
See you soon, Inspector.
Alright, well this just got interesting.
Pretty sure that's the same medical grade dye we use to identify blood clots. It never leaves your system.
Alright, let's fast travel here. Let go. Helen?
It's strange. When you walk through that door, I half expected to see Belinda. Belinda and I practically shared a life. Losing her feels like losing a limb. She's conspicuous by her absence.
Do you need a minute?
Thank you, but no. I can't grieve properly while Ludovico's still breathing. So let's see if we can't solve that problem first. We shut down Ludovico's
Hell yeah,
distillation
Cry, let's
plant, but
go.
He's not gonna sit idly by. If you can't use Spectrum Brown to infect the colony, I'll resort to some kind of backup plan. I stole this formula from Dr. Blossom, a failed prototype of Spectrum Brown. Look at this. The prototype had the opposite effect, and actually made you immune to the parasites.
Oh, you're saying a big rip off of the cart, Cry. Okay, now I understand. Alright, so what do we need?
I obviously can't be seen gallivanting across Eridanos. And after that display back at the station, it's obvious to me that you know what you're doing. We're going to need 2 ingredients. A sample of essence of sprat, and 1 intact pod of parasite eggs. Cedric's warehouse in the Perea spaceport almost certainly carries a batch of sprat essence. As for the pod, I'd check the Wilderness Reserve if I were you.
Essence of Sprat sounds like the type of perfume Spacer's Choice would make.
Please, let's not give Spacer's Choice any ideas. Essence of Sprat is not a perfume, thank the law. Sprats have an adaptive immune system. They don't suffer from the diseases and parasites they carry. It's one reason why you'll see them in every corner of the colony. Dr. Blossom experimented with Sprats and accidentally discovered a way to become immune to the parasites. That's probably when she decided to switch to human testing.
And once I've gotten the ingredients?
I borrowed a centrifuge from the research lab. Use the ingredients to synthesize an antiparasitic.
This is probably a bad time for me to admit I'm not much of a scientist.
You'll be fine. The equipment was designed to be used by your average Rizzo's worker. It's practically idiot-proof. Once you're finished, head to the pilot house. We'll hijack the control system and disperse the cure into the atmosphere. That should kill off most of the parasites.
I'll get started.
There is one other thing. While you're at Perea Spaceport, have a word with Cedric Kincannon. I know Cedric. There's nothing he wants more than a chance to eliminate Ludovico. We could use him on our side. Best of luck, Inspector. I'm counting on you.
Hell yeah. Let's go then. Alright, let's exit the Grand Colonial. Alright, so we gotta do a couple things. First, we'll go speak to Cedric, get Cedric on our side, and then we can go from there.
Incoming! You happiness!
What the fuck? Oh, there's a frenzied host. I see. What the fuck? Oh my god, their body exploded it with purple shit? What the hell is the purple shit? I'm confused. Okay. Alright, well that was interesting. Nonetheless, let's continue. That's why we gotta save these people. Look at them. They're running around like nuts.
Incoming!
Alright.
How'd you get in here alive?
Cedric!
Inspector, you made it. Well done. I'm afraid you may find the spaceport is, at the moment, less hospitable than usual. My apologies. Regardless, you must have some purpose here. Do tell.
I'm working with Helen to create an anti-parasitic. We need an essence of Sprat.
With Helen? You don't say.
Boy, damn it. Did you know she was alive?
You flatter me, but no, of course not. Knowing implies certainty. I merely suspected. This anti-parasitic, it would restore my people to their original, non-infected selves? Safely?
Yes, well, probably.
You do inspire confidence, Inspector. Well, I'll take my people's probable cure over their guaranteed death. Coincidentally enough, Slug can supply you with Essence of Sprat.
Perfect.
Ella Tinsley, the warehouse foreman. You remember her. There's a package on the desk in her office. You'll find the Essence of Sprat you need in there.
Thanks.
You're quite welcome. Now then, is there anything else I can do for you while you're here?
That's all. Okay, let's go grab the Essence of Sprat.
Wanna guess which gland Essence of Sprat comes from? Yeah, me neither.
Oh, we gotta recruit Cedric. Alright, we can do that now that we have Sprat Essence. Oh, Cedric!
Regardless, you must have some purpose here. Do tell.
Ludovico's behind everything. Will you help me take him down?
Oh, my. You mean Lou was up to no good this whole time?
It gets worse. He wants to infect all the colony with slugs.
It's an ambitious plan, I'll give him that. But tell me, why should I help you, Inspector?
Architect balls because I'm the Sprat fucking inspector, damn it.
Could I encourage you to pause and take a deep breath? I can see this has all been very stressful for you. You can expect Slug support. I'll arrange for my agents to meet you at the distillation station.
Much appreciated.
Don't thank me just yet. As thrilled as I am to assist you in taking down Lou, we have barricaded ourselves in here for a reason. I imagine you have a plan for getting out of the spaceport safely?
I took out some of the infected on the way in. Should be safer now.
That I'd lose some of my agents to this violence was likely inevitable. Still, that is sad news, Inspector. Kindly save all further bloodshed for Ludovico.
Okay. I mean, I'll try, but no guarantees. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go. Okay, we're gonna buy ammo and Adreno. Okay, nice. Let's go. Okay, we're gonna head over to this wonderful... Oh, we gotta walk to it. Damn it. That's alright. At the very least, we can fast travel right here, and then we can go from there. So, perfect.
Anyone else want to camp out in that hunting reserve instead of staying in the penthouse? No? Just me? All right.
More exciting than I thought.
Okay, let's keep moving.
Watch out!
Okay, we just gotta go over here and we should be good. Let go.
Is this supposed to keep the critters in or the guests out?
Excuse me, I got the yawns tonight, ladies and gentlemen. God damn.
Make him regret it.
Libations on me, folks!
Okay, nice, nice.
Okay, nobody needs this many candles.
Okay, so we're not going through there. I guess we gotta go up here and through this way, and then we gotta go like down these stairs, I would presume. I have no idea.
They got the drop on us. I just wanted to make you smile.
Collect an egg pod. Okay, nice. Centrifuge? The hell is the centrifuge? Okay, nice. Very nice. Okay, how do we get out of here now? That's the real question. There we go. Let's go this way.
Place looks like it's seen better days.
Okay, nice, nice. Put a dent in these motherfuckers. Let's go.
What floor would you like to visit?
The penthouse suite.
Next stop, the fact.
The essence of Sprat smells vaguely like Rest and Go in the Groundbreaker, or possibly the Cantina in Edgewater. It's difficult to place, but your eyes water all the same. The parasite eggs sink into the concoction sizzling. You activate the centrifuge. Okay, now we gotta examine it. You see a small label stuck against the side of the device. Peel the label back. Yeah, I see another small label under that one. It reads Discontinued Model, Spacer's Choice Proprietary Technology. Leave it alone.
What floor would you...
The exit the Grand Colonial. Perfect. Okay, let's go.
Something's not right.
Greeting protocols suspended. All non-essential protocols suspended. Phaeton is standing by for larval compound dispersal.
Disperse this instead. Load anti-parasitic.
Affirmative. Dispersing. Incoming message from Rizzo's distillation station.
What have you done? What in law's name have you done? You hijacked our atmosphere. Are you trying to kill us all? No. You're trying to kill my symbiotes. I'm not going to let you destroy everything I've built. I can still fix this. I can undo the damage you've done.
End of transmission.
Well, now we gotta go kill this dude, I assume. Okay, where is this guy gonna hide at so we can just murder him? Just over here? Okay.
What floor...
Okay, so we gotta walk over this way. And we should see him. Let's go. Okay, he's just down here. Perfect.
You were in for it now.
Me?
Incoming!
I'm pleased as pie.
Find the administrator. Okay. We just got a quest update. Let's kill this dude. This gun's literally OP. It just melts people, dude. That's insane. This gun is literally insane. Okay, should be just over here.
Oh yeah, that's
Nothing like a good time. This is it. Check your weapons, folks. Could be anything in there.
Yes, I know you're hungry. Be patient. I'll feed you soon enough. Just a guest. The one I told you about. The inspector. Welcome. We were just talking about you.
There's something behind you or something?
You and I are standing in the presence of royalty. Don't worry. You'll meet her soon enough. I know what you've done. Hijacked Phaeton. Contaminated the air we breathe with your poison. You think you've saved this colony? All you've done is robbed Halcyon of its last chance at real happiness. And you've angered my queen.
Am I the only one who's tired of listening to this guy?
Nope.
Nope.
Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to feed you to the queen, and then I'm going to find a way to repair the damage you've done. Don't be afraid. She can smell fear, and it makes her absolutely ravenous. Your Highness, dinner is served. Wait, no, not me. Damn! Merciful law, stop.
Got exactly what he fucking deserved! Dude, this weapon is so fucking strong. I've almost defeated her. I defeated her that quickly with this thing. Nice.
Someone else will clean this up, right?
Assistant.
You made it. I guess happy customers really are repeat customers. Here, I had something I wanted to give you. This is a golden ticket, good for one free tour of the Purpleberry Orchards. This is my way of showing you that I appreciate you just for being alive.
Stand still. I'll put you out of your misery. We couldn't have let him live, chat. Alright, now how do we get out of here? Okay, let's go speak to a couple people. First, we're going to go speak to Cedric. Oh, we can just fast travel right here. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's go speak to Cedric and Halcyon Helen. Cedric.
Ludovico was eaten by a giant slug? What an absolute tragedy.
Yeah, it was.
Ludovico was eaten by a giant slug? What an absolute tragedy.
And that's all he has to say, of course. Helen.
I must have dreamed up 100 different ways to kill Ludovico. I'll be honest, eaten alive by the queen of the brain slugs wasn't on that.
Oh, they cut that out apparently, okay. Well, you sound disappointed.
Is that so strange? I imagined this moment would be a little more cathartic. But Belinda's still gone, and I don't feel all that different.
Give it time.
I can't go back to the way things were. I can't return to my old life because it was never my life to begin with. It was shared. Never mind, you don't need to listen to this. Thank you again for your help, Captain.
Of
I never would have made it this far without you.
Goodbye. Alright, and now that's all to do is go and speak with Ada, chat, and then go and rescue Phineas Wells and beat this game. We're officially almost done with this game, guys. I'm ready to beat it. I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready to beat this shit. I'm ready for it to be over. And for us to be playing the Outer Worlds 2 next Sunday. Let's go.
Welcome back, Captain. Or shall I call you Inspector? What can I do for you?
I'm not the inspector anymore. I finished that job.
During your absence, I passed the time by simulating a number of hypothetical conclusions to this case. Unfortunately, my understanding of the facts is limited, and my appraisal of the individuals involved is not flattering. Therefore, my conclusions are inaccurate.
Aw, Ada, you missed me.
I have been awaiting closure for the details of your investigation. However, I have also been keenly aware of your absence. I have a growing library of information about you. Attitude, behavioral tendencies, dietary habits, sleep patterns. Cataloging human behavior is essential to maintaining my simulation protocols. Will you satisfy my curiosity subroutines and tell me who killed Halcyon Helen?
Administrator Ludovico.
Administrator Ludovico killed Halcyon Helen? I have been programmed to simulate contempt and mild surprise. Mr. Ludovico had the audacity to hire you to solve a murder he committed? I am contemptuous and mildly surprised. This information is
I love
valuable
Ada.
to me. I will update my behavior simulation protocol accordingly. Thank you, Captain.
No problem.
How can I be of assistance?
Nothing.
Goodbye.
It's okay. I think, yep, the last quest we have to do is the final quest in the game, everybody. Now, real quick, we're going to drop a nice fat save, everybody, because I want to hurry and go eat dinner and use the restroom real quick, everybody. So that's what we're going to do. And then when we come back, we will continue this lovely gameplay. But I will say, if you guys have been enjoying this stream at any point, well, then don't forget to hit the thumbs up. And if you're not enjoying, hit the thumbs down. And if you do want to see more of us, hit the sub button and bell notification so that you cocksuckers get notified every time we upload on Let's Say 1,000 subscribers or followers if you're watching on Twitch by January of 2027. But, ladies and gentlemen, on that note, I will be right back. welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. So let's not waste any more goddamn time, everybody. Welcome back to the stream. Let's get right on into today's goddamn gameplay, everybody. We're gonna continue the Outer Worlds. We just beat the last DLC, Murder on Enderos, and now we are going to beat the entire game, guys. It is officially happening. The Outer Worlds is getting beaten right now. And next Sunday, we'll be playing The Outer Worlds 2. Don't mind that farting noise. It's me reclining my recliner. It sounds like I'm laying a giant fart. It's hilarious. Anyways, though, let's go. Press the button. Load game. Let's continue. Brave New World. Yes. Alright, though. Seriously, guys, let's go. So, let's go right here. We're going to navigate to Tartarus. This is the final destination. You are about to assault the labyrinth on Tartarus and determine the fate of the Halcyon Colossi. Saves made after this point can only finish the main story on Tartarus. Side quests and downloaded content such as Peril on Gorgon and Murder on Eridanos will be unavailable. We already beat those 2 DLCs, so that's good for us. For any saves beyond this point, if there's anything you want to do before you enter the prison, do it now before you cross the point of no return. Oh, don't worry, I have done every side quest I think I could possibly do. So let's do this thing. Let's go right straight for it. We're beating the game. We're saving right now, and we're beating the game. Let's go!
I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived at the labyrinth. Please be advised that the punishment for trespassing is execution. Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time.
Know anything useful about Tartarus?
Resident count is as follows: 3,071. Resident deaths, including but not limited to executions, are as follows: 1,684. Resident escapes are as follows: 0. The interior can be chilly. Take a scarf with you, Captain. I would also ask that you leave your captain's ID with me, in the event that you do not return.
Nice try, but not happening.
Understood. If you die or are incarcerated for life, I can generate a new ID for the next captain. I would prefer if you returned, though. Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum security installation. Your presence here is an explicit violation of UDL corporate policy. You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point your vessel will be seized and you will be executed.
How long will this take?
I wager it'll take a bit longer than it takes you to lose your patience and storm out of your ship looking to get shot. To be honest, that'd make my job a lot easier. You come out, we shoot you full of holes, and then everyone goes about their day worry-free. Except you. You'll be dead.
If you're gonna kill me, why bother with the ticket?
Protocol is important, man. The sentencing of one crime does not preclude the sentencing of another, technically speaking. Tartarus Docking Authority signing up. Hang on. Looks like you're gonna have company at the execution. Another ship just pulled into your dock. Wait, is that from the Groundbreaker? What the? Pay no mind to that. Just have a pleasant day.
Transmission terminated. How can I be of assistance?
Alright, let's move.
See you soon, Captain.
I think I'll initiate.
Let's go.
The captain's just right by us.
Oh, you guys are on our side? Nice.
Everyone all right?
Dude, this gun is just melting them. Holy shit. This probably is the most powerful weapon in the game, guys. This is insane. Dude, it's melting them! These people are being melted into nothing! This is insane.
Sure never planned on seeing the inside of this place.
I've got to admit, I'm not too keen on walking into a prison. They lock me up, I'm liable to kill everyone trying to get back out.
Okay, let's move. Let's go.
To leave us a few options.
Okay, I remember this. This is about to be a boss fight right here. Not like it matters. I literally have 232 things of healing, and I have one of the most broken guns in the game. I think we're just fine.
Here they come!
Like, look at that. I literally melted them, dude. They don't even stand a chance. Oh, I feel so bad for these enemies. When I first played this, I was severely underpowered and underleveled for this. Oh god, they're strong. Whoa! What the fuck? Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it! God damn it, I'm melting them, but they're also melting me at the same time with N-ray damage. Ugh, okay. We're saving right. Oh, we can't save. Shit. Saving is unavailable. You can't. They knew you were gonna try and save scum right here. Those bastards. Oh, we got perk points? Nice. Hold on. Nice, yeah, we'll do that one. Gain tactical time dilation when you kill an enemy. Oh, you can save now? Let me save, okay. Okay, nice, nice. Melted them as usual. Okay, nice, perfect. Okay, I thought this was the boss fight, but it must be another room deep.
You know, that...
I don't care, Nyoka.
You sure, Captain? Always nice to have...
Outstanding.
Okay, we're saving right here, guys. And then let's go to the pit. Let's go.
Incoming!
Dude, this gun is literally just melting them. Oh my god. Oh, whoops.
All right, MSI. I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the captain needs our...
Dude, MSI's here from Monarch. Hey. Oh. Okay, well, I'm gonna load because I didn't mean to kill MSI. They're on our side. We don't want to kill them.
All right, MSI. I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the captain needs our help. So get in there and...
Yeah! Graham, look at you go, my dude! My hero, Graham. Coming in with the tossball stick. Badass.
That does it. Time for a drink?
Okay, let's go.
Well, look who it is.
Chairman Rockwell.
I'll be damned. I was prepping the studio for our announcement, and here you are as a bonus. Ah, and the wayward doctor. Are you about done with your escapades? We have faces that need lifting, after all.
These days, I'm more interested in breaking them. Wouldn't mind taking a swing at yours.
Ah, I knew I smelled Monarch when you lot walked in. The stench of sulfur, depression, and desperate bravado is unmistakable.
Keep talking, you'll be smelling iron. Ain't nobody so important I won't put a bullet in.
When you go off and get yourself shot, try to avoid taking one to the face. I'll want it recognizable to show to my citizens.
Chairman Rockwell, I presume?
My word! You've correctly identified the most recognizable man in the colony. Remarkable. It's a wonder what Phineas saw in you. Then again, he's an insane person. Thankfully, he's our insane person now. A proper company man.
Please, Phineas would rather die than go corporate.
Yes, he is an extraordinarily obstinate fellow, isn't he? Fine, he isn't working for us per se. Semantics, he'll come around. But that's between us. As far as my adoring citizens will know, we've turned a dangerous crackpot into a working-class man. It's a miracle.
The crackpot is just saving frozen colonists you gave up on.
Oh yes, go on, wake them up, add more mouths to feed. That'll solve our starvation problems. I don't know what half-baked plans that simpleton in a lab coat has been leading you through, but it's done. It's over. Let me ask you something, Captain. Have you at any point thought about not fucking up our entire society?
At least that means someone's recognizing our work.
I'm making actual progress towards stabilization and recovery. You're just getting in the way.
You know, I wouldn't have to if you'd be more cooperative about all this.
Oh, right. This coming from the psychopathic outlaw. Yes, I'll try to be more open-minded about your path of wanton dissent. We don't need your help.
This isn't going anywhere, is it? I have rescuing to do. Don't be here when I get back. Can we just kill him? We killed him. Okay, I think this is where the boss fight is, right here.
Take a breath now, folks. Once we're up there, I suspect we ain't gonna have time to stop shooting.
You're right, Nyoka. There's a huge boss fight coming. I think it's right now, to be exact.
Captain, you have an uncanny talent for complicating my life. You've disrupted the balance of power. You've upset the natural order of things. You've introduced uncertainty, and there is nothing I despise more than uncertainty.
It's over, Sophia. Stand down.
I'm afraid I can't do that. You have a flair for subtlety. If you'd worked for me, you would have been the greatest fixer Halcyon has ever seen.
Too bad.
For all your
Maybe in our next playthrough.
You are the enemy of Halcyon, and therefore you are my enemy.
I'm here for Phineas. Let him go.
You make a nuanced and compelling argument. Here's my rebuttal. No. Dr. Wells is being held in my custody. His cooperation will prove invaluable, even if I have to beat it out of him. All that's left to do is put down this riot, arrest you, and then get on with the bloody business of saving this colony.
I don't enjoy the thought of killing you. There's been enough violence already.
In that we are in agreement. An end to violence is precisely what I want. An end to chaos. An end to senseless loss of life. The only obstacle standing in my way is you. I wish you'd simply cooperated with me. You're the finest marksman in Halcyon. You could have been my gun.
Don't do your worst, you psychopath.
If you insist. This prison is equipped with an automechanical warden. I've had it programmed to eliminate you on sight and rinse your remains down a drain. And don't worry. I will inform Dr. Wells that you died heroically or something.
Okay. You chose this, lady. I got a melting gun. You're literally fucked against me, but why not? Let's put on a show for these fuckers. Let go.
Great work.
I'm literally melting him, dude. He's not even that powerful. That was literally... That's the boss fight, guys. Oh, that's it. That's the fucking boss fight. Oh my god. I fucking melted him. Holy shit. That was the easiest fucking boss fight. Oh my god. Look at him. We defeated the boss. I am victorious. Without even trying. That was fucking great. If I was the chairman lady, I'd be looking at everything and I'd be running. Fuck Phineas. I'm just be leaving, dude.
Why won't you just...
Sophia! Shall I melt you too? I fucking one-shotted her! No! It shouldn't have been this easy! I'm so strong! Phineas!
You don't know how glad I am to see you. You did the right thing. Akande was a monster. Her death was much deserved, and long overdue. And you lunatic, you broke into the board's own fortress just to rescue one doddering old man. You are absolutely out of your mind, and I can't begin to thank you enough.
Are you alright? What did they do to you?
I'm all right, thanks to you. Akande wanted my cooperation. I'm quite sure she would have beaten it out of me if you hadn't arrived. You've broken the board's stranglehold on this colony, and you saved my life. But there's still so much we have yet to accomplish. You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated.
Okay. Great, and I was just about to pop open some drinks and celebrate.
I would like nothing more than to celebrate this victory, but we have a serious problem on our hands. Earth has gone dark.
What?
We haven't received a single message in 3 years. There's been no communication, no signals, nothing. 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
They haven't exactly been hands-on around here anyway. So there's one less rubber stamp to worry about.
Earth is humanity's home planet, Miss Fenhill. The psychological effects of losing our original home will be devastating.
So we've got to make do on our own. Seems to me that'll make us stronger in the end anyhow.
You're quite right. We've got no choice but to make do on our own. We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon? We can't rely on Earth for support anymore. We've been cut loose. We're entirely on our own.
We have a lot of work ahead of us. We best get started.
Yes, we do. You've done a marvelous thing. You've succeeded where anyone else would have failed, including me. We must begin the revival process immediately, starting with the Hope's brightest minds. And then we're going to fix this damn colony, one problem at a time. We're going to need a leader, and I can't imagine a better person for the job than you. What do you say, old friend? Will you help us?
You can count on me. I'll help you revive the other colonists.
When I revived you, I thought you were going to help me save this colony. I was wrong. I had our roles reversed, you see. You're the one who's going to save us all. I'm just the one who set you on your path. You're the best thing to ever happen to Halcyon. If you want to take it upon yourself to lead this colony, you have my support. We're not a colony any longer, are we? Our last connection to Earth has been severed, and so we have been set free. Our future is uncertain, and no one knows what tomorrow holds. Exciting, isn't it?
It is. Here we go! We beat the game!
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history. The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the board's authority. But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Sanjar's civil liberties and worker-centric policies were slow to catch on with the other corporations. But as Halcyon began its long, arduous journey toward recovery, many of Terra 2's smaller townships started adopting MSI's alternative corporate structure, and eventually became entirely self-sufficient. In the coming years, many of these townships managed to eke by, where otherwise they might have starved. Without Lilia Hagen, Sublight Salvage fell apart. The company fractured, devolving into a series of unregulated criminal gangs, fences, and smugglers. Their facade of legitimacy quickly faded. In time, the Sublight family was forgotten. The collapse of Edgewater left its workers bereft of any purpose in life. Most of them made their way to Adelaide McDevitt's camp, hoping to ingratiate themselves into her favor. Adelaide accepted only a few to her community. The rest were turned away, and likely died of starvation. Nevertheless, Adelaide's camp grew into a well-established town. Adelaide McDevitt refused to cooperate with the ongoing effort to save Halcyon from collapse. A sympathetic deserter stole a copy of her research and delivered it to the Hope's scientists. It is unclear how useful Adelaide's research was. An optimistic estimate suggests her work may have bought Halcyon another few years of survival. Adelaide would never know. She died that winter. Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the Groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers, schooled in her family's traditions. The future of the Groundbreaker looks promising. The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the lifetime employment program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs. It was a dark time.
Some even had to get jobs.
Even the Gorgon asteroid,
here we go,
though a distant enigma to most of Halcyon, felt the aftershocks of your actions. The Gorgon Project created divisions among Wells' newly awakened scientists. Many wanted to let the facility and its failures rot, but others saw an opportunity to improve the work of the original scientists, and perhaps the lives of Halcyon's masses. Minnie Ambrose made a compelling case for the benefits of an improved adrenatime formula, one that could reinvigorate Halcyon's exhausted, malnourished workforce as they fought for survival in the new and uncertain world. She led the project, committed to reasonable schedules and honest reporting. In spite of everything, the Gorgon asteroid remained a sobering reminder of the potential for progress and disaster in humanity's most ambitious efforts.
So it didn't work. Damn it.
Dissolved after the collapse of the board. Needless to say, the launch of Spectrum Brown was indefinitely delayed. A stockpile of Spectrum Brown remains buried deep beneath the ruins of the old distillery, abandoned to time and attrition. With the dissolution of the board, Ruth Bellamy found herself without the two constants in her life: Byzantine culture and her sister Belinda. In the face of this new reality, she struggled to find a direction for her life. The colony had moved on from Halcyon Helen and would require new heroes in the years to come. And so Ruth Bellamy decided it was time to exit stage left. She quietly disappeared from public view. The dissolution of the board did not mean the dissolution of the ambitions of Cedric Kincannon, the charismatic leader of Sublight Underground. Cedric offered slugs transportation services to the newly thawed colonists and set to work ferrying resources and food wherever they were most needed. For better or worse, slug headgear became fashionable in the following years. As the board began to disintegrate, Spencer Woolrich found himself at a crossroads. Cling to what little stardom remained to him, or help usher Halcyon into its new future. To the surprise of many, perhaps himself most of all, Spencer chose the latter option. Having learned a variety of different skills in the many different roles played throughout his lengthy career, Spencer founded a radio serial dedicated to staying alive despite the odds. His subjects included how to survive violent encounters with only grazing wounds, dispense pithy one-liners for tense scenarios, and, of course, how to look good doing both. After a brief attempt at dating Helen as one person rather than two, which both Bertie and Helen found too strange, Bertie struck out on his own to try his hand at raising woolly cows. Many of his former Rangers teammates soon followed, accompanied by the woolly cow the team had originally plied with alcohol. The dairy farm thrived under Bertie's leadership and care. The Dairy Rangers privately believed that the woolly cows softened Bertie's temper considerably, although the only one brave enough to say this to his face was promptly headbutted. Your influence shifted Ellie's perspective. She finally admitted, albeit grudgingly, that she just might need other people. Sometimes. With a steady income from the life insurance payouts, she was finally able to afford a ship of her own. She hired a small crew and flew supply missions to communities.
She became a captain? Yes!
Illegal. Life in Halcyon was sobering for Felix Millstone. The grand revolution he dreamed of never came. There was no great awakening for the colony, no celebrations in the streets. There was only the hard, desperate work of trying to repair a broken colony. Felix never had a head for numbers, but if there was labor to be done, he was there to help. Eventually, Felix realized that the work of a revolution was done with two hands. As much as he enjoyed his adventures aboard the Unreliable, the vicar, known as Max, eventually decided that it was time to move on, to live out the life he had sought so long to create. He knew there were many in the colony who carried burdens much worse than the ones he had struggled with, and he devoted himself to easing their suffering wherever he could. He only ever took up arms again to defend the defenseless. Unshackled from a lifetime of striving and fighting the universe and himself, Vicar Maximilian de Soto was finally at peace. Though Parvati eventually grew comfortable aboard the Unreliable, she never quite came out of her shell. She seemed to prefer the company of Ada to the crew, and she could often be found neck-deep in cables and grease, telling Ada funny stories from her childhood. While the colony fell into chaos, she found an island of relative peace with Ada, and they formed an unusual bond. She decided to remain aboard the Unreliable permanently as its chief and sole engineer. Nyoka returned to Monarch to take another crack at making a permanent life for herself. She formed the Charon Group, an MSI subsidiary of ragtag survivalists and wilderness experts.
Good for her, man. Nice.
Or just looking to throw back a beer and swap stories, could find her camping on the trail or clearing an infestation. The SAM unit that accompanied you spread awareness of the product line's superior sanitation and maintenance capabilities across what was left of the colony. This led to a boost in SAM unit sales. Did you know that SAM units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting cleaning solution in Halcyon? Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it. As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. He eventually came to terms with his own past and was able to forgive the mistakes of his younger self by devoting his remaining years to serving the colony. Dr. Wells was able to revive many more scientists and engineers than he first expected, thanks to the additional batch of chemicals you stole from the ministry. Wells never forgot about the human lives that were lost in acquiring these chemicals. In the end, Dr. Wells was able to save every scientist and engineer aboard the Hope. Over the next decade, nearly all of the Hope's remaining colonists were successfully revived. Halcyon saw a period of rapid technological and scientific advancement. Breakthroughs in dietary supplements saved the colony from starvation. Geoengineering projects and social reforms began to change the structure and character of the colony. Dr. Wells laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony, but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived. Today, Halcyon has stabilized. The people of the colony work hard to adapt to the new circumstances. Nearby colonies send aid and supplies. Life will never be easy in Halcyon. But for the first time in its history, there exists a sense of real, genuine hope about the future. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? Long after Wells passed away, you carried on his work with more energy, determination, and brilliance than he could ever muster. The years that followed were hard, but Halcyon survived by the efforts of the Hope's most promising colonists, the greatest of which was you. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
We did it! Let's go! Yes! Let's fucking go! Oh, dude. I fucking love this game. We fucking did it! Woo! Alright, guys. That was a wild fucking ride. Holy shit. That actually was fun. That was really fun. I had a lot of fun playing this game. So yeah. Holy shit, guys. We beat the Outer Worlds. It's a good old time. But that is going to be the stream from me, everybody. It was a good old time tonight. Let me know if you guys did enjoy by hitting the thumbs up. And if you didn't enjoy, hit the thumbs down. And if you do want to see more of us, hit the sub button and bell notification so that you cocksuckers get notified every time we upload a letter to 1,000 subscribers. Or follow us if you're watching on Twitch by January of 2027. But on that note, I have been your host, Sick. Thank you for sticking around, each and every one of you. Have a lovely fucking night, cocksuckers. I will see you tomorrow. We're going to restart the week with some Truck Sim and some goddamn Forza Horizon 5. And don't forget that we stream every single day. Peace!